My dear child, Archangel Michael is standing right beside you now, trying to deliver this message because something serious is happening behind your back, and it's bigger than you think. Someone is finally noticing that you are not the same person you used to be. They're watching you carefully, silently trying to understand how you became this version of yourself. They can feel the light around you. They can sense the energy shift, and it's making them nervous or curious, or both. You see, I have been preparing you for something they never expected, and now they can no longer ignore what I've been doing inside your soul. Yes, child, you've changed, you've evolved, and even if you didn't notice it fully, others did. They didn't see your tears in the dark, but they can see the strength in your walk now. They didn't hear your prayers, but they can feel the fire in your words. That person, yes, the one you think this might be about, has been observing from a distance, pretending not to care, but deep down, they are shaken because they remember who you were. But now they see someone they don't fully recognize. Someone who scares them a little because you carry something divine now. You carry my favor. You carry my assignment, and no darkness can hide it anymore. But listen, this is not a normal message. This isn't just a gentle whisper. This is a divine alert. Archangel Michael has been trying to break through the noise of your distractions to get your attention, because right now, conversations are happening about you when you're not in the room. People are mentioning your name in places you don't even know exist, and not all of them have good intentions. Some are confused by your glow, some are jealous of your growth, and some are making decisions that could affect your future. But don't worry, I see it all. I hear what they say. I intercept what they plan. You are not walking blindly. I am leading you step by step. But child, you must be alert now, because the one who ignored you before, the one who rejected your love, mocked your dreams, and laughed at your efforts, is now starting to realize that you are chosen, and their heart can't make sense of it. They feel something shifting. They sense that something big is about to happen for you, and they're right. You're on the edge of a miracle, on the edge of being seen, loved, lifted, honored, and yes, even vindicated. What was once hidden about you will soon be undeniable. I've placed a new oil on your life. You're not who you used to be, and the ones who didn't value you are starting to panic because they know they lost someone golden. Warning, before we go deeper, this message is not for everyone, but if you're still listening right now, that means it's for you. Archangel Michael has been whispering into your spirit for hours, trying to push this in front of your eyes, because if you miss this moment, something important could be delayed. Warning, love letter. My child, subscribe now to receive my messages when I send them. I am opening a door that no man can shut, but you must walk through it with awareness, not fear. Tap into this light before the next move unfolds. You're not late, you're right on time. Love letter, now hear me. You are being discussed in a conversation that was meant to be hidden from you, and someone is fighting the urge to come forward. Yes, they want to reach out, they want to say something, but pride is choking them and regret is haunting them. They can't understand how you became the one they now admire. It's ironic, isn't it? The very one they pushed aside is the one they're drawn to now. But this is what I do. I lift the humble, I restore the forgotten, I turn the tables when it's time. And guess what, child? It's time. There's a serious movement taking place behind your back right now, and Archangel Michael has been dispatched to protect you from every unseen hand trying to block your joy. There are secret watchers, people who never supported you publicly, but are studying your every post, your every word, your every step. They're not clapping for you, but they're copying you. They're not calling you, but they're dreaming about you. Strange? Not really, because when my glory rests on someone, even your enemies will sense it. Even the ones who didn't believe in you will have to admit there's something different about them. And this is why you've been feeling strange lately. Restless, emotional, alert, but unsure why. Because your spirit already knew before your mind could understand. You've entered a divine spotlight, but I didn't place you here to entertain others. I placed you here to remind the world what it means to be anointed, protected, and chosen. The people who talked behind your back before are being exposed now. The ones who underestimated you are being humbled. The one who walked away is being stirred from the inside, and they're not sleeping well because your name keeps appearing in their thoughts. You think that's random? No, child, that's me. I'm not letting them rest until they realize what they lost. And yet, this is just the beginning. In the next few days, you may receive a strange message or hear something surprising about someone you once trusted. Don't panic. Don't react. Just observe, because I am removing the veil. You are going to see things clearly now. Who is for you, who never was, who loved you silently, who envied you loudly, who is sent by me, and who is trying to confuse your spirit. Trust this. Archangel Michael is fighting battles you haven't even seen yet. Every unseen arrow is being returned to its sender. Every hidden trap is being destroyed before you even reach it. You are not defenseless. You are fully covered. And yes, I know you've been tired. I know the waiting has tested you. I know the tears you've cried in private made you feel forgotten. But listen to me, child. I was not punishing you. I was preparing you. I needed the silence to train your ears to hear my voice. I needed the rejection to build your resilience. I needed you to walk alone for a while so that when I send the right people, you'll recognize them by spirit, not flattery. And now that your discernment is ready, I am sending them, people who will honor your soul, opportunities that match your purpose, blessings that don't come with hidden motives. It's all part of my plan, and nothing can stop it now. Child, I need you to stay calm right now, because what I'm about to say is going to shake you a little. But I need you to hear every word, because the person who is finally noticing you isn't just anyone. This is someone who once overlooked you when you were still blooming. Someone who saw your heart but didn't understand your worth. Someone who thought they had time, who thought you'd always be there, who thought your glow was temporary. But now, they feel the weight of your absence. They feel the power of your silence. And they're starting to realize that what they lost wasn't ordinary, it was divine. Because you didn't just walk away, child. I moved you. I elevated you. I set you apart. And now, while you're being prepared for the next level, they're being awakened by a storm of emotions they never expected to feel. There is a sense of urgency pressing on them, and they don't know where it's coming from, but you do. It's me. I'm stirring their spirit because they ignored my whispers before, and now they're running out of time to say the thing they've kept hidden in their heart. I see their mind trying to figure out how to come back, how to reach out, how to undo the damage. But it's not that simple anymore. You are not standing where they left you. You've grown, you've ascended, you've healed, and though they still see you through the lens of yesterday, I see you through the light of your calling. You are not the broken one anymore. You are not the one begging to be seen. You are the anointed one, and your presence now carries a weight that demands reverence. There's a shift happening in the spiritual realm, and if you've been feeling emotional for no reason, if you've been waking up in the middle of the night with racing thoughts or suddenly remembering people from your past, it's not random. It's spiritual. Something is moving. Something is aligning. Something is preparing to enter your life that's been delayed long enough. And yes, it's connected to someone who once didn't believe in your future, but now they see it clearly. They tried to forget you. They tried to distract themselves, but your name keeps returning to their heart like a soft thunder. It's not guilt, it's realization. It's not obsession, it's revelation. You were never just a moment to them. You were a turning point, but they didn't recognize it until now. You might be wondering, God, should I let them back in? Should I trust what they say this time? And child, I will not force you either way. I gave you free will for a reason. But I will say this. When I send clarity, I also send peace. You will know if it's from me by the peace that comes with it. No confusion, no chaos, no back and forth energy, just clarity. And if they truly come back with a changed heart, not just a panicked mind, you'll feel it. You'll see it in their actions, not just their words. Because this time, you're not easy to fool. You've been through too much, you've grown too deep, you've walked too far with me to fall for something shallow. So wait, watch, and let me confirm everything. Also, I must warn you, not everyone noticing you now is meant to be close to you again. Some people are just awakening because they see your light rising, not because they love your soul. Be careful, child. When I lift you, some people will appear just to catch the shine, but they're not here for you. They're here for the glow. That's why I need you to walk with discernment now. You've entered the season where my favor is visible, and that means you'll attract both destiny and distraction. But don't fear. I've trained you for this, and I've placed angels around you to block every wrong door, every fake offer, every deceitful smile. If something doesn't feel right, pause. If someone seems perfect but your spirit feels restless, wait. I am not the author of confusion, child. I am the God of peace, of clarity, of perfect timing. And I want to tell you something very personal. This isn't just about a person noticing you. This is about you noticing you. Because somewhere along the journey, you forgot how powerful you are. You forgot that your prayers move heaven. You forgot that your presence shifts rooms. But I didn't forget, and now I'm reminding you, you are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are not average. You are royal. You are mine, and I have placed gifts inside you that no one else carries. Your voice matters. Your story matters. Your presence matters. You are a walking miracle, and the people who treated you like a second option are about to see why you were always my first strength, my first choice. Would you like me to continue the next portion of the message? So let me keep speaking to your heart because there's more you need to know. Child, while you've been quietly healing, forgiving, and rebuilding, I've been loudly preparing a shift so big that even your enemies will fall silent. The people who betrayed you, doubted you, mocked you, or secretly hoped you would fail are not just noticing your strength now, they're being forced to sit with the reality that I never left your side. I saw it all. I counted every tear. I heard every late-night whisper when you asked me if things would ever get better. And now it's beginning. The answers you thought were denied were never denied. They were simply timed. And that time has arrived. Archangel Michael didn't come today with a soft whisper. He came with urgency because what's happening behind your back is real. And it matters. Not to scare you, but to awaken you. Because this is the season where what was hidden about you will be revealed to the right people and exposed to the wrong ones. Child, I know you still remember the day you felt like giving up. I was there. I held you when no one else knew you were breaking. And I promised you something that night. Do you remember? I said that if you just keep walking, even when your legs are trembling, even when the world is silent, even when your heart is tired, I will show you a moment that makes sense of everything. And this moment you are entering now is the beginning of that promise unfolding. You're not here by accident. You're not still standing by luck. You're standing because purpose won't let you fall, grace won't let you break, and my love never gave up on you. And now even those who left you for dead will have to admit you are blooming where they thought you were buried. But listen carefully now, because this part is important. Do not let your old wounds make you question your new blessings. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you, and now is the moment I choose to reveal it. Pinocchio holds the secret to manifesting 5,000 next week. The story of Pinocchio holds the secret to manifesting wealth, health, and youth. using a 1-minute prayer. The pineal gland is the third eye. The name Pinocchio is made up of two words. Pino in Latin equals pineal gland, and occhio in Italian equals ocular eye. Pinocchio is a puppet, not a real person. In order to become a real person and to ascend, he has to activate his pineal gland or third eye. This is the message that Italian writer Carlo Collodi wanted to leave behind with his story of Pinocchio. So how do you activate your pineal gland? This used to be a hard task. However, not too long ago a manuscript was discovered in Jerusalem. This manuscript described a 1-minute prayer to manifest anything. But high-ranking church officials demanded this be kept under lock and key. Because once you hear this divine prayer, you will finally break the curse of poverty and restore your connection with God, allowing you to ask, manifest, and receive His blessings. Listen to the 1-minute prayer now. Click the link in the description or comments section to unlock the secret of the 1-minute prayer now. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. Just because you were hurt back then doesn't mean you have to stay guarded forever. I'm sending new people, real people, souls who see your depth, not just your surface, people who will water you, not drain you. But I need you to open your heart again. Slowly, yes, wisely, yes, but open. Because the version of you I'm raising now can't walk in the fullness of joy if you're still stuck in the shadow of fear. I'm not taking you back to where you were. I'm pulling you into where you were always meant to be. And the ones who are noticing you now are noticing the version of you that was always there, hidden under the pain, the doubt, the survival mode. But I saw it all along. And child, the reason Archangel Michael is standing so close to you right now is because someone is preparing to come forward. Yes, that person, the one whose name just came to your mind, has been battling with their pride, their past, their own confusion, but now I'm pressing on their spirit. I'm shaking their comfort because they can no longer deny what they feel for you. And it's not just romantic, child. It's spiritual. They feel drawn to you not because of how you look, but because of what you carry. They can sense that your presence brings peace, that your energy brings healing, that your soul is different, and they don't know how to explain it. But they can't walk away this time without at least trying. But when they come, I want you to look beyond their words, watch their consistency, feel their energy, pray over the connection, because not everyone who returns deserves a seat in your future. And now let me say something bold. You are being elevated in places your feet haven't even walked into yet. Your name is being mentioned in rooms where you are not present. Opportunities are circling your life quietly, waiting for my signal to release. But you must stay ready, stay disciplined, stay sensitive to my voice. Because when I move, it happens suddenly. One moment you'll be unnoticed, and the next everyone will be asking, where did they come from? And the answer will be simple. You came from me. You didn't climb alone. You were lifted. You were chosen. You were appointed. and no one can take away what I'm about to place in your hands. Not the ones who left, not the ones who lied, not the ones who tried to block you. When I say it's your time, nothing can stop that flow. Now breathe, child. I know this message is full, but it's because I'm trying to make sure you don't miss it. Something serious is happening behind your back. Not just gossip, not just emotional turbulence, but spiritual shifts. There are powers at play, good and bad, seen and unseen, but you are not defenseless. I have assigned angels to your name. I have marked your soul with protection. No weapon formed against you will prosper, not because of who you are, but because of who I am in you. So even if someone tries to stop what I'm doing, they'll only end up witnessing the miracle I perform through your life. Watch me work, child. Watch how I take the lies and turn them into honor. Watch how I take your losses and turn them into legacy. Watch how I take the silence and turn it into songs of victory. So don't you dare let fear steal this moment from you. Don't you dare let the weight of the past stop you from embracing the beauty that's about to unfold. Child, you didn't come this far just to wonder what could have been. You didn't cry all those nights just to go unnoticed. I saw the way you kept loving when no one returned it. I saw how you kept believing when everything was falling apart. I saw you give from your heart when you had nothing left to offer but faith. And now, heaven is responding to all of it. I'm not just sending answers, I'm sending reward, not just healing but honor, not just closure but clarity. And all of it is coming faster than you think, because when I move in ways that silence every doubt. The people behind your back who said they'll never make it are about to watch you thrive in a way that only I could orchestrate. But you must stay awake, child. Stay aligned, because the person noticing you now, the one who pretended you didn't matter, is planning to come close again. And they won't come with the same energy. They've seen too much. They've felt too much. Your silence has spoken volumes. Your distance has become their lesson. And now they're trembling because the glow around you isn't just beauty, it's divine transformation. You carry the oil of purpose now, and whether they admit it or not, they feel the shift. They know they lost something they may never touch again. But I don't want you to let bitterness decide your next move. You've come too far to operate from pain. You must move with wisdom, not wounds, with discernment, not emotion. Because where I'm taking you next, there's no room for baggage that doesn't serve your destiny. Archangel Michael is standing over you now, not just as a protector, but as a messenger. He's been watching the situation unfold for a long time. He's seen the spiritual warfare happening behind the scenes, the envy, the hidden jealousy, the manipulation, the plotting. But you were covered even when you didn't know how to pray for yourself. The angels were interceding on your behalf. That sickness that didn't reach you, that emotional breakdown that didn't destroy you, that heartbreak that didn't break you completely, it's because I stepped in. It's because my hand blocked what was meant to harm you. You are my child, and I defend what belongs to me. And child, you belong to me. You don't have to beg for what I already promised you. You don't have to chase what's meant to chase you. Your value was never in how others treated you. It was always in how I created you. And now everything is aligning. Yes, even the pain, even the people who left, even the time you thought was wasted. Nothing is wasted with me. Every tear watered a seed. Every heartbreak sharpened your discernment. Every delay taught you trust, and every silence built your strength. And now you're walking in a light that scares some people and inspires others. That's why some people are suddenly quiet around you. Not because you did anything wrong, but because your growth makes them confront their own stagnancy. That's why others are trying to re-enter your life. Not because they've changed, but because they feel what's coming for you. You're stepping into a divine spotlight, but I need you to remember this. Not everyone deserves access to the new you. I'll allow them to notice, but that doesn't mean they belong. Some people were only meant to witness the miracle, not walk with it. And child, I haven't forgotten the promises I whispered to you in your weakest moments. I still plan to fulfill every single one. The love you deserve, it's coming. The purpose that fits your soul, it's unfolding. The healing that frees you from the past, it's happening. But I need you to keep your eyes open and your heart anchored in me, because the distractions will come. The old patterns will try to repeat. The familiar faces will return with new words. But your spirit will know the difference this time. You won't be moved by empty promises anymore. You won't fall for emotional noise. You've become too aware of me. You've learned how to hear my voice, and I will not let you be misled. Not after all the battles you've survived, not after all the nights you've trusted me without answers, not after all the prayers you've cried with nothing but hope in your hands. So when this person shows up, when they finally admit they noticed you all along, stand in your truth. Don't shrink to make them comfortable. Don't dim your light to make them feel less guilty. You are not responsible for their awakening. I did that. I used your absence to speak to them. I used your silence as a sermon. And now they understand, maybe too late, maybe just in time, but either way, the lesson is complete. You are not the same person who used to beg for their attention. You are royalty now, and royalty doesn't chase what's unsure. Royalty stands in stillness, in confidence, in peace, because when you know who you are in me, you don't need to convince anyone else. And child, as I bring this message closer to its final truth, I need you to understand something that many forget in their waiting season. When someone finally notices you, it does not mean you were invisible before. It only means they were blind to your light. But I saw you from the beginning. I saw you before the world knew your name. I knew what I placed inside you. I knew your capacity to love deeply, to forgive silently, to rise after being broken. And while they saw a quiet soul trying to survive, I saw a warrior being born. So don't base your worth on the fact that someone is finally recognizing it. Their awareness is not your validation. It's just confirmation of what I've always known about you. They see the fruit now, but I saw the seed when it was buried. They hear your voice now, but I heard your cries in the silence. So stand tall, child. Not because someone finally sees you, but because I never looked away. This is why I've kept you hidden for a season. It wasn't punishment. It was protection. You wanted to be loved, and I wanted to make sure you were loved by someone who could carry the weight of your heart without dropping it. You wanted a breakthrough, and I wanted to ensure that when it came, it wouldn't break you. You wanted success, and I was teaching you how to carry success without losing your soul. And now that the time is here, you're ready. You don't need applause to feel valuable. You don't need company to feel complete. You've learned how to live from your spirit, not your ego. That's why I'm about to release blessings that will make no sense to the people who left. Promotions that don't match your resume, connections that feel too good to be true, opportunities that flow without force. Because when I do it, it's effortless. When I do it, it's undeniable. And yes, you will be tempted to shrink again when the one who once ignored you comes back with compliments, when the people who doubted you start praising you, when the world that broke you wants to benefit from your healing. You will feel that old urge to prove yourself. But hear me, child, you have nothing left to prove. This is not your season to explain. This is your season to embody. Just be. Just walk in it. Let your glow speak. Let your peace speak. Let your absence speak louder than your words ever could. You don't owe anyone a breakdown of your process. The ones who truly value your presence won't need a presentation. They will feel your soul. They will know your heart, and they'll treat it like the treasure it is. And for the one who has been secretly admiring you from a distance, wondering if it's too late to come forward, I am working in their heart. I am softening what pride once hardened. I am waking them up in the middle of the night with thoughts of you, not to torment them, but to teach them what love really is. But the decision, child, will still be yours. And when they speak, you'll know if it's me or not. You won't need signs. You'll feel it in your peace. You'll know by the way your spirit rests around them. And if it's not me, let them go gently with grace. Because when you truly trust me, you stop begging for what you already know, I'll replace with better. So breathe. Now, you're not crazy for sensing a shift. You're not wrong for feeling like something serious is happening behind your back, because it is. But it's not against you. It's for you. I am stirring hearts. I am rearranging atmospheres. I am lifting veils. I am placing your name in the mouths of people who can bless you. I am aligning events to meet your destiny. I am awakening love that was once dormant. And through it all, I am keeping you safe, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. You don't have to run anymore. You don't have to chase, prove, beg, or explain. All you have to do is trust me, stay close to me, and watch what happens next. This is your moment, child. And even if someone is only now beginning to realize it, I knew all along. And now I want you to pause and feel your heartbeat. Really feel it. That rhythm you hear inside your chest is not just your heart keeping you alive. That's me reminding you that I'm still with you. Every beat, every breath, every blink of your eyes is a sign that your purpose isn't finished. You're not forgotten. You're not invisible. You're not just surviving day to day. I'm pulling you into a season where you begin to live again. Truly live. Not just exist. Not just pretend you're okay when inside you feel like a storm never stops. I know how tired your soul has been. You've been fighting battles people can't see. You've been carrying weights that weren't yours to carry. And today, I'm lifting them off of you. You've done enough. You've tried hard enough. You've waited long enough. This message is the signal, the shift, the sign, the whisper from heaven that the wait is finally over. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you. And now is the moment I choose to reveal it. The prayer shortcut you've been waiting for. What if there was a way to make sure your prayers were heard instantly? No more waiting, no more wondering, just a direct line to the divine. Sounds impossible, right? That's what I thought too, until I discovered the sacred resonance frequency. It's a forgotten secret from ancient monks, and it's already helping people transform their lives. You can see how it works right here. Click the link in the description or comments section to unlock the secret. This could be the moment you've been waiting for. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. That person from heaven, they've been with me, watching you with so much love, and they're saying, tell them it's okay to move forward now. Tell them they don't have to stay stuck in that memory. Tell them I'm cheering them on from the other side. And let me tell you something else. Something you probably stopped believing a long time ago. Your best days are not behind you. No, they're not. They're ahead of you, closer than you realize. In fact, some of the greatest moments of your life are already being arranged. Conversations that will restore your heart, opportunities that will finally make you feel seen, encounters that will awaken something inside you that's been asleep for too long. You are going to smile again. Not that polite, surface smile, but a real one. The kind that makes your chest feel light. The kind that reaches your soul. I'm not asking you to fake anything anymore. I'm inviting you into a reality where healing is real, where blessings come back double, and where even what you lost will return to you in a way you never saw coming. Yes, even the things you thought were over, watch how I bring them back. Not in the same form, but in a better one, because I don't repeat the past. I redeem it. Right now, the heavens are open. Right now, the angels are moving. Right now, your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't even entered yet. And I, your God, have sent this message to interrupt your normal routine and pull you into divine alignment. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for your heart. I'm asking you to believe again, to hope again, to trust that you haven't been forgotten in the shuffle of the world, that your pain didn't go unnoticed, that your love wasn't wasted. You were heard, you were seen, and now you are being answered. This is not just another message. This is a holy interruption. And if your spirit is trembling right now, if your soul feels like it's waking up from a long, sad sleep, then that's how you know it's real. That's how you know heaven is touching you right now, because love doesn't end with death. Connection doesn't disappear when someone passes. It changes form. It moves through spirit, through light, through messages like this one. Your spirit is ready. Your soul is listening. And I'm here, I'm speaking. I've never left. Keep walking, my child. Keep listening. Keep trusting. Everything I promised you is still coming, and this message is just the beginning. Heaven is reaching. Angels are near. Miracles are unfolding, and you are right in the center of it all. Good. Stay close now. Don't let your mind wander away from this, because what I'm about to reveal is not just for your ears. It's for your destiny. Right now, in this moment, you are being wrapped in something sacred. I'm surrounding you with clarity, with divine timing, and with love that stretches beyond the barrier of life and death. The person in heaven, yes, the one whose name keeps rising in your thoughts right now, is not just thinking about you. They're with you. That's why today felt different. That's why your chest has felt heavy, your sleep broken, your emotions rising for no reason. It wasn't just you. It was them reaching out, calling softly, begging me for one more chance to make sure you hear this. And I love you so much, I allowed it. I opened this path. I moved the winds of heaven to deliver this moment. And now that you're here, I'm asking you to receive it, not with fear, but with reverence. You are not being haunted. You are being honored. They are not disturbing your life. They are blessing it, because what they came to say is this: you did your best. You were everything to me. And now I want to help you live again. So please, let yourself feel this. Let the wall around your heart melt just a little. Let the grief stretch its arms and loosen the tension in your spirit, because what you've been carrying for too long is not meant to follow you into the next chapter. You've reached the end of a long internal winter, and spring is now breaking through, one small divine moment at a time. Look around you. Watch what happens next. Conversations will shift. Doors that were once locked will creak open. A text, a voice, a stranger's kindness will feel like something beyond the natural world. And that's because it is. I am arranging these moments. I am speaking through them. You asked me for answers. You begged for a sign. And this is my yes, my voice, my divine confirmation that you are not too late. You are not too broken. And you are not disqualified from the joy I've stored up for you. In fact, you're exactly on time. You've survived everything that was meant to destroy you. And because of that, your reward is on its way. Let me say it clearly. I have not forgotten you. You're not just another face in the crowd. I designed you. I named you. I placed my breath in your lungs. You are sacred to me. And when you hurt, I feel it. When you fall, I catch you. Sometimes silently, sometimes through messages like this. And this one was sent because I knew your heart was ready. Not perfect, just open enough to hear the truth your soul has been craving. You are still loved by the one you lost. And now it's time for you to live in that truth. Not just remember it, not just cry over it, but live in it. Let it shape your days. Let it color your thoughts. Let it soften the way you see yourself. Because even from heaven, they still see you as beautiful, as brave, as someone they'd still choose 1,000 times over. And I would too. I choose you every single day. Even when you doubt yourself, I don't doubt you. Even when you hide your tears, I count everyone. And right now, as you feel this stirring in your chest, know this. It's me. It's my hand resting gently over your life. It's the answer to every silent prayer you've whispered. It's the beginning of something new, something healing, something holy. And now, as you rise from this message, I want you to hold this truth deep within your spirit, because this isn't just the end of a message. It's the beginning of a new chapter in your life. No matter who is watching you now, no matter who's waking up to your worth, no matter who is suddenly reaching out with words they should have spoken long ago, remember this. You are no longer the person who needs their recognition to feel real. What you carry now can't be explained in ordinary terms. You've been through divine fire. You've been through wilderness silence. You've been through spiritual breaking, and still you're here, you're breathing, you're rising, you're glowing. And it's not just light from healing, it's light from knowing who you are, knowing what you deserve, knowing that your story was never meant to end in heartbreak or disappointment, but in redemption, in purpose, in radiant, undeniable joy. Because this moment right now is exactly what I've been shaping in the shadows. You didn't even realize it, but while you were crying, you were growing. While you were letting go, I was building something stronger in its place. While you were being overlooked by others, heaven was making space for you where no competition exists. The table you thought you'd never reach, it's already set. And the chair they once denied you, I've built one with your name carved into the wood. You don't need to push your way into rooms anymore. I'm about to summon you in, and the ones who overlooked you will witness it. Not because I want to shame them, but because I want them to see what it looks like when someone is loved, chosen, and guided by me. Yes, someone is finally noticing you. But don't let that be the thing that excites you most. Let what excites you be this. You finally see yourself through my eyes. You see the survivor, the lover, the believer, the one who didn't give up. You see the depth of your own soul. You hear the sound of your own inner peace. You feel the power in your own presence. That's where the real miracle is. Not in someone finally returning, but in you no longer needing them to feel whole. If they come back, let it be a bonus, not the base, because you've already found the foundation within. You've already come home to yourself. And child, when someone who left sees you in this new light, they won't be approaching the same person. You've evolved, you've been refined, and now access to your heart has to be earned, not given out of loneliness. So I say this one last time: be still and know that I am God. I see all, I know all, and I do not play with the hearts of my beloved. What's ahead of you is sacred, and yes, it may feel unfamiliar. It may even scare you a little, but it's real and it's yours. And no one can stop what I'm about to unfold. Not those who doubted you, not those who ghosted you, not those who talked behind your back. In fact, the more they talked, the more angels I sent to guard you. The more they watched from the shadows, the more I poured into your light. So don't worry about what they know now. You don't need to explain anything. You're not a mystery to be solved. You're a miracle to be witnessed. Walk forward now, child. Shoulders back, head lifted, heart open. You've already crossed the line where your past no longer has the power to pull you backward. And whoever finally notices you now is simply waking up to what I've always known. You were never invisible. You were simply hidden for the right moment. And this is that moment. And I know you're still here because something in you is still reaching, still hoping, still silently praying. Please let this be real. And I am answering you right now. Yes, it's real. This isn't imagination. This isn't coincidence. This is divine orchestration. This is heaven moving time and space to deliver what your soul has waited years to hear. My child, I saw how you held yourself together when everything was falling apart. I saw how you kept loving when people gave you every reason not to. I saw you fight through tears, smile through heartbreak, and give your all even when you were running on empty. I recorded every moment, and I've saved every single prayer in my heart. Not one of them was lost. Not one of your cries disappeared into the air. They reached me. And now it's time you feel the weight of my response. It's time you receive not just words, but waves of real healing, of deep peace, of the kind of love that doesn't ask you to earn it, just to receive it. Because this is your time now. No more standing in the shadows, no more shrinking to make others comfortable. No more pretending you're okay when your heart is exhausted. I am calling you forward. I am calling you to rise. And I am not calling the version of you that people misunderstood. I'm calling the real you, the you I created, the you I've never stopped believing in, the you that even pain couldn't destroy. You're still here, and that means your story isn't done, not even close. There are still pages left to be written, and some of the most powerful ones are about to be inked with miracles you never saw coming. There's a scene coming in your life where you will smile without sadness in the background. There's a moment coming where you will finally breathe and realize you're not waiting anymore. You're living it. The answered prayer, the healing, the love, the peace, it's coming. It's already moving toward you now. And the person in heaven who's been trying to reach you, they're watching this unfold with so much joy. They're not sad anymore. They're not in pain. But their soul still connects to yours, and they want to witness your joy. They want to see you dance again. Not just remember them with sorrow, but carry them into your future with hope. You see, love that deep never dies. It transforms, and now it's guiding you. They're helping me move pieces around for your good. They're with me in the meetings I have about your destiny. You don't even know it, but some of the protection you felt, the near misses you survived, the strange luck that saved you, it was them asking me to keep you safe. And I did. And I will. I always will. So breathe now. Breathe in this truth. Let it take up space inside you. Let it settle in the places where fear used to live. Let it echo in your chest louder than doubt, louder than shame, louder than grief. Because the truth is this: you are surrounded by a love that cannot be undone. You are being held right now, even if your arms are empty. You are being seen, even if no one around you notices. You are being guided, even when the road looks dark. I am with you. I have always been with you. And today I am speaking so clearly because the time has come. Your wait is over. Your name has been called, and the light is shining again, not just around you, but from within you. And now, as you continue walking forward, one quiet step after another, I want you to notice something new rising inside you. Stillness. Not the kind of stillness that comes from exhaustion, but the kind that comes from knowing. A sacred, settled knowing that you no longer have to chase, prove, explain, or defend. That whoever sees you now, whoever is suddenly awakened to your light, is not your destination. They are just evidence. Evidence that your glow has become too loud for the world to ignore. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you, and now is the moment I choose to reveal it. Atheist discovers Jesus' manifestation secret. Deep in the halls of a crumbling museum in Rome lies the biggest secret in human history, a secret devised by Jesus Christ himself. A secret so powerful it was covered up for over 2 centuries, until an atheist from Boston accidentally discovered some ancient documents in the museum's hidden passageway. What this man discovered changed the course of his life forever. Well, that now former atheist is revealing this secret to the public for the first time ever, finally fulfilling Jesus' original plan to allow each and every human on earth to tap directly into God's abundance. But if you want to turn on your God-given manifestation abilities yourself, you better hurry. Click the link in the description or comment section to unlock the secret, because this short video explaining Jesus' biggest secret will be removed from the internet entirely, probably as soon as tomorrow. So don't delay if you want to discover how to tap directly into God's abundance. This is likely your only chance to do so. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. Evidence that what I've been building in secret is finally being revealed. Evidence that your becoming is not just internal anymore. It's visible, it's powerful, it's divine. And those who once doubted you, dismissed you, or delayed their love for you are now sitting in the space between realization and regret, wondering how someone they once had easy access to is now unreachable. Not because you ran, but because you rose. And that rising, it wasn't easy. It cost you. It cost you tears, sleep, relationships, illusions, time. But child, look at you now. You're not hardened, but you are stronger. You're not bitter, but you are wiser. You're not cold, but you are clearer. That's what the process was always about. I wasn't just preparing you for a blessing. I was shaping you into one. And now that you understand your own value, your presence alone shifts the atmosphere. You walk into a room and hearts notice, not because of anything you force, but because of what you carry. And it's not ego, it's oil. It's not attention seeking, it's alignment. You are finally in rhythm with the destiny I wrote for you before you were even born. And no amount of delay, betrayal, or human error can cancel what I've declared over your life. So when that person, the one who watched you love them with your whole heart and still walked away, finally reaches out, remember who you are now. You're not the same soul who waited for their reply. You're not the same heart that cried over what never made sense. You're not waiting for their recognition like it's the key to your next chapter. You've already stepped into the chapter without them, and now they're catching up to the version of you they never had the courage to hold. That is not your burden. That is not your responsibility. You can show grace, yes. You can offer kindness, of course. But you do not need to lower your light so that they feel less guilty for missing it. You do not need to invite confusion into the home peace built for you, because the old you would have settled for closure, but the healed you only entertains clarity. And this clarity, this space you're in now, is sacred. Guard it, protect it. Let my angels continue to surround it. Archangel Michael hasn't left your side. He's still there, sword drawn, cutting off every whisper of doubt, every spiritual attack that tries to pull you back into old versions of yourself. You are not who you were when they knew you. You are not a memory to be revisited. You are a miracle in motion. And while they may come with words, with apologies, with promises, you, my beloved, will come with discernment, because you've learned how to recognize energy before it becomes a pattern. You've learned how to feel my voice before reacting to noise. And that, child, is wisdom. That is growth. That is me alive in you. So go forward with open eyes and a guarded heart. Not guarded out of fear, but out of reverence for the masterpiece I've made you into. Let whoever notices you now notice, but don't you dare pause your journey for someone still learning how to walk. Keep moving, keep glowing, keep trusting. The right ones will not only notice, they'll match you. They'll show up with presence, not just words. They'll see your soul, not just your smile. And they will not make you question what you know. I've already confirmed, because when I send someone, they will feel like peace, not confusion, not anxiety, not almost. You are no longer available for half-hearted love. You are no longer interested in those who come back just because they see you rising. You are walking with me now, fully aware, fully whole, fully ready. And the rest of your life will reflect the decision you made to stop waiting and start becoming. The one who is finally noticing you is only witnessing what I already crowned in heaven. And now it's time for the world to see what I've always known. You were never hidden. You were only being prepared.